Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Quill constantly underestimates how much freaking copper he needs in Factorio. It's one of those things, like, I've learned this lesson before, and I'll learn it again. It's just, whatever you think you're overkilling for copper, you just need so much more. So, I'm gonna have to go and just trim this back a sec. Actually, I really still want it to load there. We need to... I kind of actually need to go to from a 4 to 8 balancer again. Or do I? There is a really lazy idea for an approach. Well, I mean... Let's see here. Let's say... Oops, I don't do that. That's not what I meant to do. Let's say I do that. I wonder if that would be enough. Trim this over here. At least I can't get squished by a train right now, because obviously no train can come here. If I grab you... and extend you out. Tell you what, we'll leave lots of room for maybe something later on. And then I'm gonna say I want you to, yeah, connect up over here in some fashion. I mean, we could also start doing like multi-stop stations with a bit of a like a queuing kind of thing. So I think trains can come now, so I got to be a little bit careful about what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure they can. We want to go and throw some stops along here so that the trains can still happily wait in line. Also, things are still getting smashed somewhere. Oh, our solar panels! Those things are expensive, man! What are you doing? Laser turrets. And they don't pollute. Like, that's just rude at this point. Come on. Just very rude. Clearly, what I have to do is I have to pop some more nests at this juncture. Oh, they're chasing the bots. Which is kind of funny to me. Actually, I think that's exactly what's going on. I don't think they're going after the solar panels. I think they're blowing up bots. Anywho, okay, so we've got that going on there. So what I want to do is I want to still use blues for this. Go across this way, go under, like that, and just do this. I'm not 100% convinced that that is actually enough input, but we'll have to deal with it for now and then figure out what we're doing afterwards. So, let me go and just grab here and place... Why is it jumping like that? Why is it jumping in twos? That's weird. Okay, you know what? I'll just do it by hand. That seems whoops, wrong things. That seems very odd to me. Oh, it's because I grabbed rail. It's because I had rail on this blueprint. So that's screwing everything up. Alright, my bad. I think we still want to do the kind of split here, although... Oops, not on this side. Although I don't think it actually really adds tremendous extra throughput than just having it in, say, one direction. But it looks really cool, so rule of cool wins it. What I'll do then is I'll get this one here actually feed into that. It'll be a little easier to arrange. And then not do that. But then have you cross over here and here. Try not to get smashed. Cut across. Yeah, you get even longer range on these blues. Nice. Grab you, go there. Like that. And like that. Wooden chests are going to be fine. They're hardly what is limiting us. I don't think I've got a request in for wooden chests. And I know I'm making them. So please deliver unto me wooden chests. Thank you. And you are the wrong way around. You're unloading a train instead of loading a train. Boom, boom. Okay. I don't know why more trains aren't here. Actually, I'm a little confused. Get out of the map mode. Where are you going? Green circuit drop-off. Excellent. So what I'm going to get you to do, go to manual for a second. I'm going to add another cargo wagon on you. There's nothing on the other side to grab that yet, but that's going to be okay. Get you to do that, and I think I've got 2 trains doing that. Copper ore pickup. It's copper plate green circuit drop-off. Go to the pickup right now. Is it possible that the plate delivery has been backed up? No. Something else. And you're going because you're full. Very good. That is the one going to my battery stuff, so it never needs very much. Half the time it's stopping for no real reason. But that's okay. You, manual. You're going to get another cargo wagon as well. And we're going to let them both fill up. And they are filling up pretty quickly. They'll fill up even faster when we get the next stack inserter bonus. So, I mean, we're clearly... we don't have quite enough throughput in here to load these as quick as the setup is. And we could do something else with these lines at some point. We can figure something out. That's okay. We'll get there when we get there. But right now, we will be increasing our throughput in general. So now what we have to do is redesign the... Excuse me, I've got the hiccups all of a sudden. Focus. Focus. All right, I can usually will them away, but every now and again, they're kind of annoying. So this was our green circuit delivery kind of thing, which we don't need anymore. So we're just going to purge some of that out of there. That's going to be fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to extend this train station. And just because whatever, at this point, I'm going to make sure it's long enough that we can accept a 4-car train later on. Do that. I guess, yeah, on manual build, that's going to be okay. We are going to go and blow this up. Excellent. And what I'm going to have to do is tell this guy to go to the pickup. And then what I'm going to do is just do this so that we don't get another train coming for a second here. Now, even though I have set this up to be longer for 4 cars later on, just for laziness, I'm going to arrange things here because that's going to be much easier. This needs to be the green circ copper drop-off is, I assume, the name I had before. Trains with this stop. Good. This one here. Oh, it's set to manual. Go ahead and pick up and then go through. Okay, you can't reach. But if I now go and rebuild you, we should once again have 2 trains. Copper drop-off. And you're going to the pickup over here. All right, now this one's going to be stuck because it's never going to get emptied. So let me properly grab this blueprint now. Clear, grab. Instead of grabbing and having the rail, which screwed things up last time, I will do... Wait, I put that in exactly the same place as last time. You dumb son of a bitch. Because I was looking at the engine instead of the car landing. So I need you to go here. Should have copied the name. Green circ copper drop-off. So if I tell you to go to the green circ copper drop-off on automatic, there you go. That is okay, right? I think. Not quite. We need 1 pixel higher. You. Copy this name. Put down a new stop. I guess I can't. It's going to be every other, isn't it? I want it there. How does that do? Paste. You. Go. Are you lined up about right now? I'm actually not sure that you are. I don't think there was a way to line things up exactly right anymore. Because, yeah, you should be here. Okay, well, we're just going to have to accept the fact that we've got to rebuild this stuff. Which is annoying as hell, especially because it's got a million copper pieces in there. Maybe there was a way to do it, but I certainly could not figure it out. what am I looking for again? My blueprint. This is going to stress the hell out of my bot network. And probably quite a few of my viewers who are going to have heart attacks at what I'm doing. Especially since my inventory is now full of things. What I would like to do is actually say, hey, this place, and I can't edit it right now. If I go and delete this, then I will momentarily have room. Nope, because it's still dropping things off. I want to go and edit this thing. Let me empty my cursor. You punk. You can do it. What do I do? If I move away, there we go, so that my personal bots aren't deconstructing the copper anymore. But I still have to be within the logistics node. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, clear this. Well, I mean, this is what I get. Drop off some logistics spots over here. Okay, there. My hand is finally free. Thank you. Now, grab you and say, hey, copper. We want all the copper you can give us over here. It's perfectly fine. And you're going to go that way. And like that. There we go. So you guys can just drop off here. Much, 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 much shorter run. And actually something that is useful and usable. Oh my god, what a shitstorm that was. Okay. And I don't think we need it. But just on the off whatever, I'm going to go ahead and get another little copper requester over here. Although, again, I am full, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to build some more requester chests. Auto trash faster. I don't want this stuff on me. And again, okay, that's okay. I can do this. There we go. And drop copper off in here. There we go. Oh, you're full. Okay, well then, we are going to put a nearby storage room. And then again, I'll pick up the copper. And just dump it all. And more copper. I don't know why the things are bringing it to me. I'm super not the one asking for it. Can I cancel the deconstruction? I think I can. Because I don't need you to deconstruct that stuff anymore. I need you... Oh, fuck. To actually be chests. Well, that was interesting. Why is it... Oh my god. Bots, what are you doing to me, man? Are you out of storage again? Like, is it possible that this sort of thing is going on? Now I gotta go and vacuum all this shit up. Can I just deconstruct this to pick up? Alright, again, that's gonna obliterate my bots. But we might have to. Let me go and work on the rest of the line, then. At least I can do that. Although I've got blueprints down for that, I can't actually see them anymore. Jesus Christ. Why do you keep dropping the goddamn copper on me? I honestly don't understand. Here, I don't need you. You. I don't need this many grenades. I mean, I need some, because otherwise someone will try to deliver it to me. I don't need that many repair things. I can drop you. I've got some electric poles, which I'm going to grab some and put into the logistics network in case we decide to build something somewhere that wants electric poles. Alright. Let me clean this stuff up so that I can see what the hell's going on here. Okay, you are not in the logistics network over there, so let's make sure that you are included in that. And you are going to have a request, my friend, for some coal so that you can load it onto the train. Doing this. Okay, God, what a shitstorm. How many bots? 100% used? Yep, 100%. Now, part of it is probably because things are being told to pick this shit up, which I can now do. Because then at least... Because I think what was going on is they were picking it up, like, one at a time. Or something awful like that. Okay, these trains should not be moving. So I should not die. I think, I hope. I'm not confident, but probably. Alright. Let's hold off on the rest for a second. Grab our little blue paths. It's going to be going down that way. You're going to go off by one. And and then come down this way. And I guess you'll go down one more. Like this, and like that. Okay. And then there. And then here. And you're going to go through like that. And the bonus is, if there was anything sitting on those tracks, they won't be all... They'll get moved automatically. Okay, it's hard to get off the fast-moving tracks, as it turns out. Vroom. 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 Apparently I gotta vroom vroom some more over here. And over here. Okay. Oh my god, that was a huge... Ooh, okay, well the trains are moving again. I'm gonna get you to come down this way, and like that. Oh, it doesn't actually matter. Well, it's okay. We can go around this way. It'll look a little silly. But hey, what doesn't? Boom. Okay, we should now be unloading from all the cars properly, or we would if we had power over here. And more chests. There we go. Okay, front one is completely empty. Back one is now being emptied. I think there's a bunch of stuff lying on the track. Please don't move and squish me. There we go. I think I've picked it all up at this point. You're coming in pretty quickly. Some of them are backlogging. And yeah, see, this is the thing with this 4 to 8 balancer is clearly... Well, it's not a balancer. I mean, if you think about it, a proper 4 to 8 balancer should actually be this followed by an 8 by 8 balancer. Wouldn't it? I think it would. Clearly. I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me. If an 8 by 8 balancer is this ridiculous thing, then all you would do is have some, like, splitters going into this to split from 4 into the actual balancer. So that makes a lot of sense. But what you gonna do? Probably find a better version of it. But there's not really enough room for it over here. So I think we're just gonna have to eat it. And yeah, that's the way it's going to be. What I can do is just brute force it by saying, like, okay, well then we're going to upgrade these so that they at least try to saturate as much as possible coming in. There we go, a little bit of blue there. And there we go. Once they go into these splitters and things, it doesn't matter as much. But at least, you know, we're going to try to drain this as quickly as possible to over there. I think we actually need both sides of this to be fully saturated to feed everything else to actually make the greens as quickly as we can. Can I fit in a proper balancer here? It's possible. I'd have to smash all this, which would be a huge problem because of shit like in containers. I suppose as I put in more of the requester chests everywhere, these things should drain more or less organically and be less of a thing. I think we're going to deal with this for now. We've still dramatically improved our smelting operation here. So yeah, the copper plates aren't getting quite to the end. We're using maybe about half of our total possible production. But that should be a fair amount of production overall. Now over here, I'm going to go and remove this. I'm going to do it manually because otherwise the bots are going to be... Again, they'll have a heart attack. Because we are going to be emptying, you know, our green circuits onto a train at some point. But it ain't going to be here. In fact, what we'll apparently do... Well, I don't know if this is actually what we want. I was going to say, we might want to prioritize getting green circuits over to our blue circuit production to make sure it doesn't starve. But I'm not sure that's true. I think we actually still want to prioritize getting our green circuits to everything else that requires green circuits. Because there's some, they're in a sense kind of some of our basics. If we starve out on blues, it just means some of our top-end stuff doesn't get produced as quickly. And that's not the worst. Although, again, here... I think, you know what, let's go ahead and be lazy for a sec and trash that and then put in a request for the red version of the 8 to 8 balancer. Which, if I do that, I think it will... Actually, hold on. I could have done this a step further back. Cancel. Because of the splitters there. Hold on. I want to edit you. And can I not edit you? I can edit the name. Maybe if it's not in my... Maybe if it's in my hand. There we go. Get rid of this. Save that. And then we can put you down and just line up the splitters that way. There we go. That's not so bad. Like that. That's probably a much better idea. And this is probably always what was meant. Like, put this little bit in front of the full 8x8 balancer. So we clearly have construction bots coming in to do the rest of this, since my personal bots aren't doing it. And that's fine. I just want to make sure, I just want to stand here and confirm that it's working. Just to go. Alright, so this output from here is being evenly split between our red circuit and blue circuit production. And maybe that's just the way it is. The thing is... Right? I have some green circuit production over here. Not a lot, and yet it kind of looks like this green circuit production is actually enough to do everything I need on this bus. The only thing I need a lot of green circuits for, and I mean a crap ton of green circuits for, is for red and blue circuit production. So maybe that's all this is here for. In fact, I suspect that the blue especially will be happy to eat as much green as I can properly, fully produce. Which, actually, we now have copper backed up all the way to the max for everything here. Lovely. I suspect we'll actually start to have a backlog of these trains now for a change, which is going to be good. It's not 100% saturated. Oh, it was probably backlogged because I'd stopped the output for a while, so the green circuits had backlogged to there. Now that it's draining in, it probably won't be the case. But still. You're doing that. We've only got 2 of them in use. And it does backlog. We could go and bump up the blue circuit production. Actually, the big thing will be the sulfuric acid and whatever. Now, one of the things that is apparently the case is there's a little bit of a sort of a diminishing range on our oil outputs. And so if you're going super long distances, then you may need to use pumps to keep the pressure up. Although I think here, yeah, we just simply don't have enough petroleum. And the light oil cracking is going, but really slowly. Which is interrupting with this. So we need to add more light oil crackers. And yeah, I figured this would happen, because there's still a limit on how quickly we can empty the trains. This will mean there will probably always be a train here getting emptied. This bottleneck is still kind of annoying. We'd almost want, like, some of these outputs, like, bypassing slightly, which we could sort of do. Like, I could do something kind of like... What? Kind of like that. That was weird. I don't know exactly what happened. And say, listen, we're going to bypass the balancer just a scooch. And do this. And I know this isn't the proper way to balance these lanes. It's not about balancing the lanes. It's just about getting a little bit more throughput over there, which is exactly what's happening. And then if we combine that with a sort of like something like this, and even like this, again, it's not going to hurt the throughput. It's not literally balancing, but it's not hurting the throughput. And we are, in fact, getting more throughput than before. So it's a scooch better at emptying and at filling these. And you can see it's like this is being filled a lot more consistently here. It's only slowing down when it actually hits that, which is the idea. And we could do that by grabbing another one of these as well. I could actually just double up on this kind of silly thing, just to drive more things over to the right. And then over here, splitting again, grabbing this. Oops. I'll split from over here. There you go. Like that. Doesn't make a huge difference, but it does get a little bit more over here a little bit faster. You can see we've got 100% density here, which was really hurting us. Getting a little bit more sort of trickly over here, but not too much more. It's not the end of the world. And we could actually, like, again, cheat by, like, grabbing more output off of this thing. Like that. And saying, listen, we're just going to do this. Because the lines that go to the red, circuit production, they really don't need that much. So now we are super saturating this. Oh, and we've got a backup on our green. Looks like, I'm actually kind of surprised that we do have a full backup on the green. Again, we're not doing most of the blue production because we've got a shortage of sulfuric acid. So that might make sense. Once we get the sulfuric acid situation worked out, which is mostly a petroleum gas situation worked out, then it'll probably be fine. Well, let's see how it goes. I guess we'll put a cut in here, and then next episode we'll take another crack at this. Well, probably very much a crack, because I think we need more of the cracking things. So I don't have anything assembling that automatically, and I don't think there's any need to really do that, because we've more or less got all the chemical plants we need. Like, what am I going to do? Have, like, a bin filled with 50 chemical plants all the time? That seems a little insane. Although, when we're going to make fuel later, are we going to want more? I'm not sure. But in any case, I can go ahead and just handcraft a few of these, and it's hardly going to kill us. Let's make sure we've got some green circuits on the demand. Some bricks we've got, because we don't even need that much. And we've got some iron. Actually, we've got tons of green circuits. So I bet you we'll have no problem doing this once we get our steel plates delivered, which are on the way right now. Okay, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.